do it.
It's the weekend, it's Mailbag, it's a very rare in-person Mailbag, and I'm glad to say I am joined by Matt Jones, Dave Downey and Matt Lusk. We've got loads of questions, some hung over from last week we didn't get through, so we'll start off with one from Foxy. If Sean Dyche took over Mailbag, or the Blue Room in general, what changes would he introduce? Matt?
Probably make us run laps, wouldn't he, beforehand to burn off the ale?
Might not see a bad idea, yeah. Matt?
Yeah, no ale, strictly. I think he'd improve the sound quality as well. I don't think he'd be happy with background noise.
Shin pads? You don't have to wear shinnies.
Yeah.
That's the co-owner of the Blue Room there, right away, saying that he should make the quality of audio better.
You get slide tackled for bad answers.
That's fair enough.
I don't know, really. More appropriate hair. I don't think he'd like my hair, so I feel like I'd get absolutely had off.
We'll come on to something about that in a minute. Actually, so sorry, Dave's laughing at it. Some fellas just walked past and gave us the funniest look. I think there could be some haymakers getting swung soon. Dave?
Just to let people know, we're right outside the toilets in here.
Oh yeah.
There's not just weirdos walking. Well, sorry mate, you're not a weirdo. Probably listening to us now. I reckon he'd take us to the pictures. Dyche.
Pictures?
Yeah, take us all the pictures.
Do you think this would be like one of Howard Kendall's legendary Chineses?
That's an excellent point, but I reckon it's just that quiet, reflective sort of act. You don't go to like anything like a really violent film or anything like that. Maybe something like Titanic. Listen, lads, this is going to happen. This is what happened to us if you don't keep us up. Something like that.
If he did take us for a Chinese, though, just back to Kendall, he'd be Sheedy and he'd be Keown.
You have to remind me of what happened.
They had a fight.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what? I don't know about it though, Matt. I don't know what you think about this, because Keown as a pundit is one of the worst, in my opinion. And I could just imagine him to be a bellend as a player. He's a hard man, wasn't he?
Apparently he's very, very hard. Until
man,
you see Duncan Ferguson's headlock on him, and then he's not so hard then, is he?
But also he doesn't seem hard when he's a pundit, does he? He just seems a bit thick.
Very mild mannered.
He is very mild.
He's got like a... I feel like true hardness is when you don't have to like talk about how hard you are. It's just like, that fella's clearly crackheads.
Everyone just knows.
Yeah.
That's the same as Dunk, isn't it? Because he's quite a quiet fella, isn't he? I don't know if anyone's seen, by the way, Laura. She got a photo with him today, didn't she?
Oh, did she? Yeah.
He
won, didn't he?
I don't know.
Another late goal.
It was,
Jesus Christ.
It's not started well, has it, to be fair?
Unlucky by the sound of it. Maybe.
Do you reckon his house has turned green by now?
Oh yeah, he's gone full beat free now.
Please tell me you all saw that.
What?
What with the burger?
I don't know what company he was from. I don't think it was BBC or BT or anything like that, but we had to go and interview him and what's his name, Vance, the owner.
I've got a clue.
Anyway, he's sitting there dressed as like an owl, something like that. Standing next to Dunk, who's there smartly dressed and all that. And like the fellow who's interviewing him, it just makes it as awkward as it possibly could be, saying, are you thinking that you're turning your house green? Are you going to be very environmental and all this? And he goes, oh yeah, like you could just
we've all got to do better, haven't we? Yeah.
Oh mate, yeah, that's what he said. You could see through his eyes, like, why the fuck have I taken this job? What am I doing here? And then he handed him some burgers. He goes, do you like vegan burgers? Dunk's sitting there just looking. And then the fella goes, yeah, all the players have them and all this. Like, he's obviously getting really enthusiastic about it. And Dunk's like, I'm going to try. You're like,
I do now.
Dunk can't wait to get home.
Definitely going to contract that. Matt, coming back to what you said then, Maggie's asked, who in the team is Sean Dyche most likely to make shave their head? I'm thinking Michael Keane. He'll just do it anyway, to be honest.
Who's got mad hair?
Tom Davis.
It's got to be Tom O'Donnell, hasn't it? Maybe if Anthony Gordon was still here, it would have been him. I don't think it would have been at any time. Not like Claire Ball didn't get up. Did he have going on?
Marathonly.
Now he's left. We can be even more harsh on him. So we haven't really got many extravagant hairstyles, have we?
No. Onana would be a waste.
Yeah.
You can't shave his head because he does stuff with it.
I don't think it's any coincidence, by the way, that since he's gone back to dreads, he's been amazing.
Yeah.
Not dreads, but like cornrows. Like, yeah. I think Ron made that mistake.
It's like the Lukaku thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. He was never quite the same again. But there's nobody else really with like extravagant hair at all, is there?
I've got one.
What?
I say his name every week.
Pickford.
No.
Only because
That hair gives him power.
Yeah,
Pickford's gone. Get involved if you want, mate. Pickford's gone. Pickford's hair has now gone to Kane originally, hasn't it? Remember Kane did the same thing?
Yeah.
Like, what would you even call that?
Bit of a World War II haircut, eh? Real cream.
Yeah. He'd look good on like World War II films.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's. I think he'd have him having a skinhead. But do you remember when he didn't have that? He looked so young, Pickford. He looked like he was 12. I think that's probably why he's stuck it on now.
As Matt said though, that's when his fortunes turned, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When he got the hair. It wasn't anything to do with the sports psychology thing that Ancelotti implemented after doing Van Disney. It was that.
Yeah.
Do you reckon, Matt?
I was going to say Michael Legg, but he's already got skin out, hasn't he?
Just go full Ross Barkley, Swansea ball.
Full bit, yeah.
We mentioned that last week about Barkley. That was the worst skinhead I've ever seen. That.
He looked terminally ill. He really did.
McNeil, make him more aerodynamic.
Wobie with the skinhead, can you imagine? I can't even imagine that.
That would be devastating.
Yeah, for a bit, didn't he, at Arsenal, Wobie? Not like bald, not full bald, but he had it really short, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think it's when he first came through, yeah.
When he scored against us.
Yes. Oh god, yeah, it was, yeah, his debut, yeah. Bloody hell.
Was that Martinez?
Yeah, it was the very end.
It was the final days, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, because they were very good, were they? And they beat us.
The Mailbag score as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Away at Arsenal.
No, Goodison. Because I remember Wobie scoring and he did this like archery celebration or something, didn't he?
He left it away from Funes Mori, didn't he? It was like a long ball over the top. I'm sure it was, yeah. And he just stuck it away. But
I don't know if you guys seen it, completely off the topic of trying to answer here, but did anybody see on Twitter in the last couple of days somebody's tried to make like a really get the troops all set up for this derby and get everybody sort of can't wait to play away at Liverpool, and he just showed like loads of clips of when we played them, when fouls have gone in and all that, and one of the ones he included was Mori getting sent off. Which absolutely destroyed any chance of getting a result there.
Yeah, and giving us the old
when he was kissed.
Tugging the badge.
And I was like, mate, what have you done here? You've absolutely destroyed the thing you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Loads of people just in the list complaining about him.
Is that one of the 4-0s?
Second 4-0.
Yeah.
it's one where John Stones went off because he had the shits.
Oh yeah.
Tommy Poos.
Do you know what though?
What did you say then?
John Stones had the shits, didn't he? So he came off.
I mean, we've all felt like that at Anfield.
I think we ended the game with Besic and James McCarthy, centre-back.
Wow.
The thing is though, sliding doors moment, what if he really did fuck Origi's ankle there and he didn't play again?
Oh, because it's the Barcelona shite.
Yeah, but instead he set up one of the all-time revenge stories.
He did. He did, yeah. Fuck's sake.
I think he scored about 16 league goals for Liverpool and 9 of them were against us. Something ridiculous like that.
He wasn't going to be on like a revenge mission until. It's like even in that Pickford game, like everyone was like, "Oh God, he's back on the bench," and he's been nowhere. And he's not even in the team at all.
No,
until
2018.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, it became this because he headed one in on the line after Jordan Pickford made a big mistake. He became this hero who won them 4-0 against Barcelona. Scored the final.
Unreal.
He scored the final.
We've only got ourselves to blame, haven't we?
Yeah.
Really.
But I mean, there's no reason for everything to come up Millhouse for them all the time.
Funes to blame.
Yeah.
You're going to do it properly.
Yeah, don't be doing a half-assed ankle break, do a full one.
Dreading them winning the 7th European Cup this season. It's might be the worst thing ever been.
It's got very 2005 vibes, this, hasn't it? Fucking hell. Keith's asked, who's your favourite Twitter block? Who's not blocked by John Aldridge, anyone? I am.
No.
I am.
You're not.
Goodbye, Aldridge. Yeah, I told you about it last week.
You are, yeah.
For fun. I don't know why, anyway. It didn't work for that long.
I don't tend to get into heated arguments on Twitter, really.
Shithouse.
No, really?
I think the most I ever do is tell someone to calm down.
That was very funny when you told that was
Probably the most mellow person in my life.
I'll tell you who I am blocked by, actually. Do you know the Guardian journalist, Barry Glendenning?
Oh, that's a good block.
Because he was having a go at Harry Sherlock on Twitter, and I quoted tweeted it saying, "Tell to board a goal." By showing how grown up he is, he decided to just block me instead without replying. So.
I got that too for helping that.
Because he gets gigs left, right and centre, and he's just a turd, isn't he?
Yeah, he just sees the motor quite a lot. Well, really.
It's talk sport, mate.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to take every talk sport. And he messages a lot, don't he, to go on and do stuff and all that. And we say politely why we wouldn't, for obvious reasons. In fact, I feel really bad talking 30 seconds about talk sport on here, but they're not nice people.
No. I think my most recent one was Superlesskii.
It was
very easy.
Who's that?
she's some centrist grifter.
Yeah,
And she's basically just been outed from 2010 as like giving Nazi salute to Glastonbury
and loads of like anti-Jewish slurs on her Facebook and that.
Yeah, but it's really, it must have knocked her grip, but they'll probably like rally round her and she'll come through it. She charges 40 quid or something a month for people to give her content ideas that she'll then make money off. It's quite, you know, fair enough. Whatever works, like, but bloody hell.
Coming soon with the Blue Room.
Yeah, give us content ideas, but pay us as well.
The best one's
Is that not what this is?
It is actually, yeah. Shit, yeah. Oh my god, I'm such a grifter.
The best ones are when you've been blocked by someone you've never interacted with them. It's like, oh, fair enough.
Oh, I've quite a few of them,
Yeah. Loads of toffees like that.
Yeah,
You suddenly see a thread, and then you're like, what did they say? And I was like, you're the fucking right, and blocked you.
I've not blocked many people personally, I don't think.
I haven't really.
Nah, it tends to mute. Because then they don't know.
That's aggressive, isn't it?
Shit, I'm sorry, I'm really in a ball.
Well, no, it's great because then like, they'll be shouting into the void if they ever mess you again.
Oh,
they
yeah.
won't know.
I guarantee you muted me.
No, well.
I guarantee if I went on your phone now, you've absolutely muted me for the very reasons why you've just said. People just going off on one on Twitter because that is like.
I don't think about anyone used on Twitter.
I've got quite a few, I think. Blocks, Daddy?
Two of my favourites, one very recently was Mick Hucknall.
Oh, it was nice, that one. That was a good
What was he
one.
doing? What's he been doing? Kicking off?
He was moaning about Brexit or something like that.
Was he?
And then I just quote tweeted him with a screenshot of an article where he congratulated the British people for voting against Labour in 2015. And I was like, well, you know, you did this, and then he blocked me. It was before 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was there walking to work, just like, I'm so proud of that. I have pissed off a millionaire hypocrite, and it's not even 9 o'clock.
You've ruined them before breakfast.
But me all-time favourite one, there was Kirsty Allsop. Got into like a massive shouting match on my old account on Twitter, but then she blocked me because I accused her of causing a housing crisis.
Fair accusation as well.
But it went on for about 45 minutes, and she's like, "This block."
In that instance, it is nice to know you've wound someone up that much, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's yours, Aldo, is it? Yeah.
Aldo was a good one. He said he's felt sorry for the kids. I'm sure I've told you this before. It was it was a belter, like offered me out and everything.
Expect the
I
rest.
meant to ask you,
Sensational.
did you ever see him in the tower?
Yeah.
A few times you'd see him in.
Yeah, sometimes I edit his columns for the Echo and stuff.
Still?
I think you need to slip a couple of things in.
Is that why you're on a 10-hour shift on Monday?
I've never actually spoken to him on the phone and done it, because I got writer, but I have to edit it sometimes, yeah. He's got very profound opinions about Liverpool.
Who'd have thought? Sam's asked, Sean Dyche famously loves his pressure washer.
Does he?
Apparently so.
He what?
Him and Adam Sutton.
That's on brand.
Like that.
He's in a pod,
Like
yeah.
that.
That's on brand.
What's your favourite home or garden accessory?
The kettle.
I was thinking kettle.
Yeah.
Could not live without
Variable
that.
temperature.
Home or
garden.
garden accessory.
Yeah. Mine's be variable temperature kettle.
Oh, hang on, what's this?
So you can set it to boil up to only 80 degrees or 90 degrees. It's
like
perfect
that.
for coffee.
Yeah, I'm into that. Yeah, I tend to just like turn mine off just when it starts bubbling. I like the sound of that.
See, I'm one of those people that even if like it's boiled and then I go and get something out the fridge, I'll go back to the kettle 10 seconds later and press it again, just to make sure it's like fully...
Too expensive to do that now, mate.
Yeah. And it'll also hold temperature as well. So you can set it to like 90 degrees and then keep warm and go for a shower, come back and it's just there, kept it hot.
That's outstanding. We all need one of them.
Do you know what mine is? So on our Skybox, there's a button you can press that when you've lost the remote control, it makes the remote control beep.
Oh,
No.
that's
And I only use it at least twice a day.
Yeah.
Is that a standard Sky thing?
So on a Sky Q box, you press the Q on your box in the middle, hold it on for like 3 or 4 seconds, the remote control starts beeping.
Where is it
Oh my
usually?
God.
Is there a place where it usually is? Mine's down the side of the
Yeah,
couch.
it's just somewhere in the room, or like on like the shelf or something like that.
Yeah. I'm always doing that with my Apple Watch and my phone. Because you can do that, can't you? You can find your phone with it.
Oh, Bournemouth for winning.
Great news.
I've had Sky Q for about, how long has it been going now? I've had it for about 18 months, Sky Q. Never had a clue about that.
How many remotes have you been through?
Exactly.
Most about 6.
No, we've got one upstairs as well, which is absolutely bizarre. Well, you get it connected, don't you? So like on your iPad or whatever, and it's upstairs. But we only use one to control them both. So like if somebody's upstairs, they need the remote to use upstairs.
Does that change the downstairs tally as well?
No, that's all fine now.
He's like one of those like things, like the lifts in the old houses, like
don't wait
don't wait it, yeah, like don't remote control wait it, yeah.
I can't believe he's told me this now. This is a game changing now.
Absolute game changer.
I reckon you're going to start hiding it, aren't you?
Oh, massively so, mate.
Hayley, what's this?
She doesn't know. She definitely doesn't know about this, and she certainly doesn't watch this. So she won't be finding out.
It's the cue. Tell listeners, it's the cue.
He'll message you later. He'll be texting her.
I'm having a go with that when I get home.
It's incredible.
Definitely.
That is a proper changer.
Changed my life.
The thing that I like in our house, and the main thing that it couldn't be without, because it's Gus that you might see. Gus, my little Dashin, is one of our three. It's his birthday today. He's 4. Just obsesses over tennis balls. But what I've been trying to get him into is, you know, one of them Nerfs.
Oh yeah.
So it's having that, and just there's one that we got where you just press a button, and there's a countdown from it. So like the idea is that when you press it, all the kids are meant to, or whoever's using it, certainly not kids in my case, run all around the garden and hide from it so they don't get hit by it and all that. But you do it with the dog, and he absolutely loves it. He'll stand next to it waiting, and he'll start barking at it, waiting for it to come round, and it'll go bang and fire the nerve, and you just see him running after it. Not like that, but you just see him running after it, you know. He absolutely loves it.
Yeah, that's like quite a labour-saving device as well.
Do you think I like that sort of thing? Certainly won't be chasing the fuck thing it fires anyway.
Yeah, I didn't know what I couldn't live without apart from the kettle's a dishwasher. It's a labour-saving device, but all I do is load it up and unload it constantly. 5 or 6 times a day.
When we move next, that's like top of my list. Like, it's the worst job, that isn't it? Doing dishes.
Yeah.
I've never had one.
Worth it.
But you do spend. They're a few quid, don't you?
You do spend your day just loading and unloading them.
Do you pre-wash?
Oh no. I'm all about saving energy.
Pre-wash?
Pre-wash?
Yeah, wash it before you wash it?
Pre-rinse. Some people pre-rinse, don't they?
Get the muck off first.
Oh no, I just do that in the sink.
What's the point now?
I just make sure like everything gets rinsed in the sink before it goes into the dishwasher.
That's what I mean, Some people just lash it straight in.
Oh, I thought you meant like a setting that's pre-wash.
No.
Oh right.
Well, what's the point in it? What's the point if you can't just throw your...
I think it's just like running it under the tap, and like it's not using any kind of effort.
Yeah.
Right, under the tap.
Oh, I see what you mean. So you just throw it under, bang into
don't have to,
it.
though.
You're not like that scrubbing it.
No.
This is red hot chap.
It is red hot chap. Dishwasher talk.
It's essential for stuff like porridge.
Listen, people load these questions up.
You know, we weren't asked the question. I'm totally, my head's spun out now by the fact that I ask for people's content ideas.
I feel really bad that I said that to you, mate.
I can't get over that now.
I feel really bad.
Superlesskii.
Joe's a regular content contributor. Oh Jesus, not gone. Joe was asked, which one of the team would have the best chance against Sean Dyche in a drinking contest? Assuming his favourite tipple is San Miguel. Favourite drink? Carlin.
You like Carlin?
Yeah. No, Dyche.
Madry.
100%
Yeah.
Madry.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an obvious and right answer to it. Oh no, wait, no, there isn't. I was going to say Begovic, but he's Muslim, isn't he?
Oh, no, I have no idea.
Yeah.
What's the
Halos.
Bet you Bikalenko can put it away.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. He's only a little fella, but he's Ukrainian.
Seamus, I'd go for. Not just because of the Irish stuff, but
he doesn't drink.
Does he not?
No, yeah.
You're narrowing the list down here, aren't we?
What players is he fucking professional?
Who's on the bench that's shit?
Mason
9 lads.
Mason Holgate.
Yeah.
But he'd like drink Bacardi Breezer, wouldn't he?
Yeah. And shots.
Wickeds.
Shots of Sambuca though.
WKD.
Never tequila.
Every drink he'd have would be like a strawpedo drink.
What was the vodka you used to get that's like that? VK, was it?
Yeah.
Smirnoff Ice.
You used to be able to get about 20 of them for a fiver.
Yeah. Smirnoff Mule as well for the time.
Ben Godfrey, you reckon, could put it away?
Reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, these sort of young lads about town in the team.
Yeah.
Do you not think
Godfrey,
it's really, really sad that we're not talking about lads who we know would drink well because we've actually had any success? So you've seen them getting absolutely bladdered because they've done something.
They all nail in the dressing room after the Palace game, didn't they?
So it'll be once a day then when we finally get declared to still being a Premier League club.
Second part of the question. Also, what have you been watching, playing, listening to recently to distract you from the deep depression of Everton being Everton? caveat to this, it was before
I was
the
going to
Arsenal
say, yeah.
game.
I mean, I'm feeling quite depressed after the results today, to be honest. So I think I'm back there.
Just got to look after ourselves.
We have, yeah. Yeah, nothing's gone our way, has it?
Not really doing much. Just our house at the most, just like a pre-baby extravaganza. Yeah, so got like a cardboard box city in front of our window.
Much flat pack going on.
Yeah,
All the flat pack.
putting all the stuff up. So yeah, not really have much time.
Yeah. Flat pack, that's a distraction.
I've gone through like a phase of like probably on my third rewatching The Sopranos. And I don't really watch it. It's just like a couple of things I'm on in the background while I'm doing other stuff.
Yeah.
So probably that. So
Started watching The Last of Us, that's decent.
yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Is it really good, that? Is it? Well, I see on Q again. You go on Q and you go on home, and it's got the list of the main things that you should be watching, and that's on there. Is it really good? It seems more Walking Dead to me when I've looked at it.
It is a bit, yeah.
Is it?
The White Lotus is good as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Check that out. Mine's Lost, but I've watched Lost over and over again for several times. But it's people hate it. A lot of people despise because of the ending.
I only got 2 series in, and
I love the ending.
I mean, I'm pretty sure me and you could have a 2-hour debate about this on this show right now. What you think the connotations are of it and all that sort of thing. But I think at the time I become so obsessed with it. You know, you read it online and you know newspapers and all that say different things about it, and like there's so many different things that have so many different meanings in it that you only think about it when someone tells you something else. So
I remember at the time there was loads of theories flying about what it means and all that.
Like I don't want to spoil it for anyone, although it did happen like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So you should have watched it by now.
Yeah, and I think the cut-off's well gone, to be honest.
I love a lot of the stories. Like you said, the first 2 seasons, it's very similar to Prison Break in that regard, because I thought Prison Break should have ended.
They were really good, yeah.
And I can see why people would say Lost should have ended after 2 seasons too.
Sopranos ended a contentious one, but I love it.
Yeah, I think where Sopranos end is different to Lost. It's like Lost just feels like a cop out where it's like, oh, you decide what you think can happen. Whereas like Sopranos is a bit like that.
I mean,
but when you watch it again, it's quite obvious. I think what does happen at the end of that.
But it's how does satisfactory bring to an end a show that big? Do you like they had the work cut out for them there?
It's
really
impossible.
Like the Wire
I think they made a good job of it.
The Wire did it, didn't they? Like just like because I suppose where they got lucky is at the end of every season, like they had a big montage, didn't they?
Yeah.
And it like sort of nicely tied it all up, and like that's what happened at the end of the last one. So right, here we go.
Yeah.
Everything's sorted here. It was like Sopranos, like it was at first it's like what the hell. Then when you go back and watch it again, I think all the clues are there for you to work out yourself what happened.
Yeah. I've only watched it twice. So I watched it when it first came out, so I was watching it every week. Yeah. I didn't realise till I re-watched it that I'd watched pretty much every episode up until about the last 3. I thought I'd missed the entire last series for some reason. And I was watching it like, no, I've seen this one, and I got to like 3 episodes, like I'd basically watched the whole thing and didn't even realise. But yeah, I do like the ending on that. Yeah. Oh, I've been listening to The a lot lately.
Which?
The a band from the like 80s, 90s. Good back catalogue, yeah. So I would recommend that. Particularly Dusk is a great album.
Should I recommend, Luther or The Wire?
The Wire, I've not watched Luther.
I've watched Luther, but not The Wire. Is there?
Yeah.
I thought it was a film.
No, it's a series.
A series, yeah.
I jumped on the Happy Valley bandwagon as well.
Still haven't started it, and I'm going to, given everything that's gone on behind.
I maintain that Raquel should have stayed in the Rovers for a quiet life for Curly, though. 100%.
Did you do any Walking Dead?
Yeah, I did up until about, I think, 8. I got a bit bored of it.
When Negan turns up?
Yeah, that's when it got shit, wasn't it? Like the whole like beat people to death in the bath, that was where it's like, it's got a bit bad.
It started alright, that bit, and then it just went on and on. It was like, no.
And then he became a good guy. Yeah. Isn't he just finishing now, isn't he?
I think so, yeah.
The best one to me...
Rick got helicoptered off, and then there was all those people living in like...
tyres.
Yeah.
basically living in like Quick Fit or something like that. Weren't they?
I think like shows like that, it's like every season is like... It's like, oh, we've got a baddie here, and the next season is like, here's an even bigger baddie. It's like, here's an even bigger baddie. And there's a bigger baddie with a baseball bat and a leather jacket. It's like, you can't just keep finding like all these ridiculous people who makes the last one look like nothing. Like I think it's best when who's the actor from around here who was in it?
The governor.
Yeah. What's his name? The actor?
Oh yeah, he's in.
I can't remember his name.
He's such a nice fella. He's a massive copite as well, though.
One of the McGanns.
No. David Morrissey.
Dave Morrissey, yeah.
And yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. When that's all set in a prison as well.
Yeah.
And it's obviously I mean, I get soft with them. Do you know what I mean? Is in like when certain top character dies, and that's when.
So I'm just checking still recording.
Les is trying to watch Walking Dead as we're doing this. He's just turned it on. Yeah, the governor, when that happens, and then that, again, no Matt, doesn't it? That gets a bit sick because, like, his little daughter's inside a cage, and he's kept it alive even though she's what are they called? One of the sickos.
Zombie.
Yeah. She's one of that, and she's only about like 8 years old, so it gets a bit like dark and all that. But he's kept it on a chain in the hope that he finds out that there's a cure. And that's the only thing that it really disappoints me, because if you remember back to the very original series, he ended up going into like a company, like a hospital place, and companies decided to try and find the cure and all that. And they all think it's going to happen and it's fine, but obviously it doesn't. And I've always been thinking all the way since, how are they going to end this?
Yeah.
Is there a way where there is a cure? And in my mind, that was the only way they could end it. But now the bits and pieces that I've seen up to where it is, because I think it finishes in several months, or they've already recorded it, it's just like basically where they've sorted out all the zombies and everything's fine, and like they're able to live back when they used to before that happened. So I don't think you can help but that be shit to finish.
Yeah, it seems a bit too neat.
Yeah.
Such a money maker as well. I mean, when someone's making that much money, it's so popular. Just carry it on,
Just keep it going. Like,
we don't really got anywhere to go with this. But just a bit like a zombie, ironically enough.
a bit like Emmett, ironically enough.
There's another one as well, isn't it? They made another one, like a parallel of it. What's it called?
Oh,
Fear the Walking Dead.
Fear the Walking Dead, yeah.
Shite.
I used to really like the guy that come on, what channel is it on? Fox, is it?
Yeah.
Is it Fox?
AMC.
The which?
The channel that shows it.
Yeah.
AMC.
Yeah, it is definitely AMC. Because I remember the adverts now, but after it finished, the weekly episode, they'd have like the actors, they'd come on, and I used to really enjoy that.
Talking Dead, it was called.
Oh God, yeah.
This is a big fan right here. I can't believe you didn't even mention it, Matt.
Right, have you got anything, Matt, that you're watching?
Huh?
Have you got anything that you're watching or that?
I'm just doing a full rewatch of Always Sunny.
That's
Never watched it.
It's amazing. Outstanding. Yeah.
Is this the Ryan Reynolds fella?
No,
His mate.
It's
Rob.
That's what I mean, it's his mate, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
Can't believe he never rocked up to the Wrexham games.
Will Ferrell was there today, wasn't he?
I know he's...
Really?
Yeah.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Reynolds needs to do one, I'd rather have him.
On the same theme, Stuart Guys asked, in an Everton version of The Last of Us, which players could the future of humanity depend upon as Joel and Ellie? So the future of humanity depends on 2 Everton players. Fuck me, who are you giving it to?
Ben Godfrey. I fancy him in that situation. 'Cause he's fast and solid.
Yeah.
He could outrun anything, he could do people in. Like, Connor Cody and James Tarkowski getting caught, aren't they, by remotely quick zombies?
Yeah.
So,
Seamus Coleman's going first, poor fella.
yeah.
No, I reckon Coleman's
think
resourceful enough. I think he'll...
I don't know, I reckon he's going in a real act of heroism. He's saving someone and going
Coleman's
himself.
sacrificing himself.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, kissing the badges he's getting. Who else? And Dom as well, I reckon. Jump dead high. Just to cling onto something, climb up a building.
Yeah, seeing that.
Go on Pickford again, mate.
Yeah, Pickford will be like that mad prepper guy, won't he?
For obvious reasons.
He's got like 50 guns already in his house.
No, well, Pickford's got to pick up something, like nails on it and jab
Pickford wearing leather, don't he? He's like Batman.
It's kind of Mad Max sort of thing.
He's going to be the answer for the rest of the campaign.
This has got to be Pickford in Leather Volume 3.
Let's see if we can answer every question with Pickford.
I mean, the first one to get caught without sacrificing himself would be Mope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shite
I
and
reckon
everything.
Mope had pushed Dom in the way of zombies to get out the way of that.
Like trip him up or something.
Yeah.
You're talking about the fella that's going to be leading our line against Liverpool on Monday night, by the way.
Ellison.
I'll tell you what then, let's slip a little bit of Red Hot Soccer chat in then. What's he going with up front on Monday night?
Mope on his own.
Do you reckon, yeah?
I mean, go Sims.
It makes sense to go Sims.
He should go Sims, but he won't.
Has he spoke anything
Well,
of
what
Sims
about,
recently?
what about
I think in the press comments he said, didn't he? Sims and Mope. And he said Sim. Rob noticed this when we were doing the podcast yesterday. He said Sims first.
Okay. But it makes sense, wouldn't it? Like for like. Has it got a risk with a Michael Branch derby about it though?
I just think like their defence is so bad. Like And even though Sims might not be as good or as Mailbag, I don't know if he is or not. I know you just need like someone who's big to like unsettle them. You don't want someone who's like dropping off and like trying to play cute little passes. You just want like a big fella who's going to run and put them under pressure, like to try and knock them out of it.
Yeah. What about Damari Gray?
No.
Just fast.
I think like
Route
Gomez.
one balls, isn't it?
No, Newcastle scored.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if they actually sort of occupy, like that Matip looked horrendous, didn't he? Against
Yeah, it
Wolves?
looked terrible.
Like, yeah, I think I'd go Sims for an hour and then Rowe play to do Sims what he did against Arsenal. He just came on and
That's got to be his job now, isn't it?
had a fight with everybody.
Yeah, just come on and do that, annoy everyone.
Has anyone been having a look at who they've got defensively back in? Van Dijk's not back, is he?
No.
Who else they got? Konate's not back.
No, so it'll be Gomez, Matip or Nat Phillips.
Nat Phillips to come
It's
in
a
and have the
shame.
game of his life.
Does
telling you.
that show you like a typical Everton sort of way into a derby as you'd love to see Calvert-Lewin against a couple of those punters?
Yeah.
But he's not going to be there. You can't. I think you said it rightly in the pod with Rob about Mopé. You just can't see it working. You just trying to get him to run
back at us.
Him to run against big defenders, trying to keep the ball up the pitch. It's never going to happen, is it? So, yeah, I mean, tentatively said like, if we had the players that were as good as him, or you didn't need to play there, Onana throw, not as a 9, but somebody who's able to control the ball upfield and get us up there. But the more and more you think about it, the more and more you think there's no way we're getting anything from these, even as shite as they've been, which is again the typical Everton play, isn't it? Yeah.
Matt's not convinced.
I think we're going to like them.
You reckon?
Yeah. they've got the 18-year-old drip in midfield. Him against Onana, he's going to get bullied.
Yeah, but they'll put Elliott on, won't he? They'll start ripping us apart, 10 left.
I don't know. But I put both of them, Mowbray and Sims. I put both of them. Yeah.
Go to what?
Yeah.
The only thing with that is, you've nothing on the bench then, have you?
I suppose not, but I suppose, yeah, it's not a bad shot because you think their midfield at the minute's pretty decimated.
So who'd you take out to put those two strikers in?
As in Ellis and Mopé.
Yeah.
So I remember that. I'd have them two. I'd have one winger, and then just the 3 midfield.
So like a lopsided sort of.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But a diamond.
It's hard to take
Maybe.
out
You
of that.
could have a diamond with a Wogey at the top of it.
I think it's hard to break up that midfield.
I was going to say that 11 against Arsenal's really difficult.
It's also not yeah, so I
even
suppose
out of all of them, though, really.
Yeah, I suppose go like for like at Sims then, innit?
Should have been Godfrey up front. I've said it for
Michael
every
Keane,
question today.
is he not fit?
No, he's not fit, is he? I don't know.
I want to see him up front.
Calvert-Lewin will be on the bench. I think that's absolutely nailed on. He'll be on the bench.
Yeah.
Just even just
Van
as
Dijk
like
being in a
throw us-
wheelchair?
Yeah.
If he's anywhere near, if he's 90% fit, I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah,
Well, you said that, didn't you? About
yeah, that's fair shout actually.
Leeds
The
Villa
game's-
double
yeah.
header at home. It's one of the few times I agree with people who say the more important fixtures than a derby are to come. And I still think there'd be plenty of fans who said to you, "What are you talking about? It's the derby." But I think a lot of people, including myself, take that away from the difficulty we've got to come.
Yeah, I think.
I'm not actually saying, I'll probably get slated for this, but saying I'm not that arsed if we lose this. Also, to add to that, taking 3 points from Arsenal as well. I mean, how many times did we talk about how many points you think we're going to get? Went through the first 5 games, and I said 7. I think to be still involved with staying up and still being in our own hands, we'd need 7. We went and got the 3 straight away, and I wasn't expecting that. So I hate the term because it's been used so often, and you'll have heard it loads this week. Is free hit. Yeah. No such thing as a free hit in this game, and that's all the cliche stuff that comes with it. But literally is that way,
Yeah,
in my
it
opinion.
feels
Because
like it, yeah.
if we lose this on Monday, Leeds Villa. If we win it on Monday, Leeds Villa is still the priority of all the games we've got coming up.
I think you said in post-match, didn't you, something about that? It was like we got 3 points and we didn't expect any, so that's like 3 points up already. Yeah. You probably would have got by with good performance against Arsenal, maybe an unlucky defeat.
0-0.
Good performance against Liverpool. Probably take that, but the fact that we got 3 points now, it's a massive boost.
Before that Arsenal game, I would have taken a point from these 2 games.
Oh yeah, all day. Yeah.
You know, drawing one of them, I think would have been fine. I mean, looking at the table now, it's a good job we did win because
we didn't anchor, didn't we?
Yeah. It's just like you don't want like all the pressure in the world on those Leeds and Villa games, do you? You want like you want to know that if we do slip up one of them, which this team is obviously capable of doing, it's not the end of the world. And that Arsenal game has given us that. Because if we'd lost that and lost on Monday,
they become
all of a sudden it's like you've got to win. You've got to take 4 points.
Yeah, we said must win a lot, but they would have been absolutely 100% must win.
The other side of it, I think, as well, is how many times have we been going there where the thing that's been more in my mind than Everton themselves, because we've been safe or just generally shite in mid-table, going there we need results and stuff like that, and we're fighting to stay in the Premier League. The other side to that is that you're going to play Liverpool away when they can't win anything this season, touch wood. But playing, look at him saying, I know it's an absolute killer, I know it's a killer, and you can come knocking at my door if it happens, but going to them when they're in mid-table, what are they, 10th, 11th now, going there, the voodoo around them is, again, I'm kissing death here, the voodoo around them,
stop talking,
is sort of feels like it's not what it has been. Look, I know for a fact we're probably going to go there on Monday and get beat 5 or 6-0 now, but I feel like going to Anfield on Monday is not the traditional going to Anfield on Monday or Saturday or whatever it's been. Because
we've had that in the past.
No, but you're not contradicting yourself, shaking your head about that, because you've said, I reckon we can go there and get something because they're shit.
I think we get a draw, But like, I can never predict us to win at that ground again after watching us get wanked by their under-18s.
But the most Everton thing of the whole thing.
We had Carlo Ancelotti in the dugout, we had Richarlison, Carlo Lewin.
We had a massive away end.
Yeah, like we had everything needed to win that game that day, and we still spewed it. Like,
and we won 2-0 when the COVID was here. That's the most Everton thing. None of us could go.
Like that 2-0 game, it is quite similar to, obviously we're much worse, but they were in a very similar situation.
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
To what they are now, aren't they? Like,
they year they won the league?
No, they finished third, didn't they?
If you're going to shit in the second.
Yeah,
2020.
That's when they lost 6 home games in a row, wasn't it, that season?
Brighton, Burn. There was Dice one there, didn't he?
Oh yeah, here we go, Tom.
It feels like they're in a similar position to that.
Yeah.
But it's like, I could just never, they should just go in there and, like, I've said this a few times this week, I've never seen Everton play well at Anfield in my life. No.
Just to go back on that though, you think of Nunes, who have ripped the shit out of it, and that's a kiss of death right now.
Gakpo's going to score his first goal,
But
Jota will come back in and score.
I'm staying positive here. I'd fancy Cody and Tarkowski up against him. If we're playing a deep line, you're not going to, because he's fast as fuck as well.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that I've noticed recently, he's an absolute whippet. The fact that we're going to be on the edge of the 18-yard box, he's not going to negate anything. Stop it, Matt, stop it.
Matt's head's just sinking lower and lower.
It's a good job it was your birthday yesterday, Mix. It's not going to get any better.
I'm saying we're going to win.
I know, yeah.
Dave's talked him out of it with his positivity.
No, I still say we're going to win, but please don't be name-checking specific Liverpool players.
This is a fair shout.
Andy Carroll is not going to score on Monday night.
Well, it'll be the
oh my god, that's going to happen, isn't it? Our fans are going to sing that to him and he's going to score.
It'll be the first time Andy Carroll hasn't fucking scored against us in how many appearances?
The idea is get all the weird stuff out like that, lads, and then you can't be disappointed.
Question.
No. Maggie wants mailbag karaoke again.
Not today, Maggie.
Not today, but that could be the title, I think, of the about not today, Maggie.
If we win on Monday, I'm sure everybody will be up for it on Friday's version.
Stephen Sheen, former friend of the show. Which Blue Room member could pull off the Dice look, shaven head with goatee best?
You?
Rob.
No, you?
It's got to be Rob.
Rob Vieira.
Rob's already that. I'm talking about actually do it.
Rob's not got a goatee though, has he?
When's the last time I saw like you shaved your head? Not shaved your head, but had your short hair.
Oh God, a long time. Yeah.
It was before I knew you.
I'm getting a cut this week, so.
To what though?
Not that short. Like, I'm not going like full Franny in the Denby. Like, look around the table here.
I'm heading there, mate. I'm nearly going.
What about Warren?
Yeah, it's a shout. That's a good shout, that mate. He's got quite a deep, those sort of the voice of Dice, which is obviously notorious for him. He's got quite a deep Scouse voice, hasn't he?
Yeah. Imagine Paddy Ball.
Oh. Paddy Ball with a goatee.
Yeah. Laura.
Have you ever seen Paddy?
Paddy looked like Heisenberg.
Have you ever seen Paddy with any facial hair?
No.
Never.
I'm sure he could
Can't grow it. Baby face boiling. TWS has asked Sean Dice empties his pockets. What's in them?
Fisherman's friends.
betting slips. Lots of betting slips. Like not for the horses or the footy, but like the dogs.
Drill bits.
Something like that. Yeah, drill bits. Yeah.
Tobacco, doesn't smoke, but got tobacco on him anyway.
Old £5 notes. Not like the new ones. Like scrunched up paper ones. Yeah.
Traveller's checks for Europe.
A 50 bag of beef. That's what he needs after spending training with them all week.
Oh, Dan Belby.
This is illegal, some of this stuff as well.
Dan Bainer said if Dice keeps us up, personally I think we're doomed. Again, this was before the Arsenal game. But where's he getting this tattooed on him?
Just down.
Yeah, just to let you know, if you're not listening to the podcast, this is going to be on YouTube.
It's a little cartoon of Sean Dice. Where should he get a tattoo of Sean Dice?
Tattooed on his bald head.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's it, that's the answer.
No, it's over his heart, on his chest, mate.
On his head.
Just give it a slap and we score and all that stuff.
You slap his head?
Yeah. Do that thing that lad did when he was chasing down Mina after the Southampton game.
Oh yeah.
He was chasing the car down. Be our captain, lad!
Quick one from the Apostle Swindler. I don't think we've got through this week's questions yet. Does Dice wear Old Spice or Brute? Brute.
Bruce.
I was going to say Old Spice.
Ah, well.
Yeah, I like an Old Spice.
It's game of opinions, you're wrong. What are his Google bookmarks other than Screwfix?
I don't like a bit of porn.
Dog.
AA Auto Route.
The dog's race car.
He doesn't use sat nav. He gets on AA Auto Route and he prints out the directions.
Yeah. Oh, he does, yeah.
And he has them on the dashboard.
That's an amazing shout.
I don't like.
His car's just like full of paper, the directions and music. He's just ready to toss them on the ground. Like, it's got like an atlas in the back.
Yeah, A to Z. Yeah.
1988 Road Atlas.
Hardcore porn.
Always. Big Daddy Dave. I reckon he's got TalkSport, unfortunately, as well.
Yeah, I think he's probably got TalkSport.
Defo TalkSport.
Yo, you think he'd be good on TalkSport?
No, I reckon he's got TalkSport. Defo
Daily
listens to
Star.
Oh, hasn't he just done a piece with Stan Collymore?
Yeah, there you go.
And hang on, how's Stan Collymore back on TalkSport? Because he absolutely despised it and left. Don't know what's going on here.
Couple more before we finish. Foxy, following up from Pete's Cup, you argued a rational hatred that's not shite of umbrellas last week. What everyday commonplace thing do you detest?
Ooh. I missed the half of Mailbag last week. I missed this umbrella chat. I need to go back and listen to
Pete
it.
really went off on one about umbrellas. I think justified. Dave doesn't. We won't get into that now, though. Dave's shaking his head loudly.
But you too.
I don't use umbrellas.
Shite, get a coat.
But do you not like umbrellas?
Grow up and get a coat.
Yeah, I think I'm probably in that.
He goes to me, he starts
entirely
saying...
indifferent about them.
What's what?
I'm entirely indifferent about umbrellas.
Is there any
Do you
commonplace
like
everyday
umbrellas?
object?
You're happy with umbrellas?
Neither. I don't care.
Any everyday object you hate? USBs.
Pointless.
Yeah.
50-50, fuck us to take, 3 goes.
Peter McFarlane's
Plugs.
coat.
Plugs.
Plugs are twats, yeah.
Upturned plugs. Yeah, yesterday I jumped out of bed and missed 2 upturned plugs narrowly. That would have been me out for the season.
Do you know what I ate in ours? Our Hoover. Because it's a really good Hoover.
Noise.
It's a Dyson one. But it's like, I'm sure the people in this have got the same one. Like, there's nowhere to like put it. Because like, you've got to like lie it flat. So like, the top of it's there. And like the bottom of it's there. You've got to like lean it against the wall. There's nowhere to like put it. It doesn't stand up on its own. It's like, so like if you lean it against the wall.
One of the ball ones?
Yeah, so you've got to lean it against the wall. Like, if the dog walks past and like knocks it, it just like falls off and smashes on the floor.
It's not going to catch.
No.
Sounds like a Tory Dyson to me, that.
It doesn't stand up on its own. It's like you're good, but you're annoying.
Dyson, shite, get a shark.
You're good at what you're there to do, but you can't just stand.
It's a good Hoover, but like you've got to like balance it on something or like lean it against the wall. Yeah. Arrogant bastard.
Yeah.
Can I just go back to these umbrellas?
Go ahead.
So what Pete said he hated them was because the bastards blow on you and all that. And I said to him, I'm actually going to go buy him a decent one that I use for golf, and they're absolutely perfect. So then he starts going on about lightning. It's going to kill you. They don't. Decent golf one that's carbon. It's a really good umbrella. And he goes, yeah, but it blows round the other way and all that. The decent one doesn't. And then the final argument was, it's going to make me feet wet. I'm saying, how's it going to make your feet wet? You've got an umbrella, it's not going to make your feet wet. Would we agree?
I think if I saw someone with a big golf umbrella not playing golf, I'd think.
He's a nonce.
I think they'd smoke, yeah. I think that's sort of smugness about them.
You've got a Dyson belter of a Hoover. How's that not buzzing?
But it obviously wasn't that expensive because it doesn't stand up on its
It's like a drone.
Just quickly before we wrap up, a quick, very, very on-brand question from Charlotte. Do you think Dice is a good necker? I don't. I'm not seeing it. Anyone?
Jordan Pickford.
In leather.
I think he'll be alright, mate.
If so, what type of necker do you think he is? I think overly aggressive.
I don't think he smokes, but I can imagine just like his breath would smell like smoke.
Don't think he smokes.
Well, that's it. He carries back around in his pockets. Doesn't smoke. But,
I reckon he licks your
Gargles
face in, mate. I reckon he proper licks your face. Like holds it while he's doing it.
Yeah, I reckon too aggressive.
That's what I mean.
Overly aggressive necker.
Like he's trying to put first, you know, you ought to kiss someone.
Yeah.
Like your lips are going first. Are they not? Are they not?
I'm not even answering.
If you go to kiss your missus, your lips go first, and then you throw your tongue in. What I'm saying is, I think he goes up.
Tongue first.
Grab's going to do it to Matt then. I think he just walk off. Like, grab his head, grab he or she's head, and then
yeah, over.
No one needs to see that.
Yeah, well, everyone's going to see it.
You can take that out. You can take that out. Only listen to the podcast
Watch
version.
it on YouTube. Yeah, Charlotte, forget it. He's overly aggressive and stinks of backy.
Charlotte might like that.
Last one from LK. What a Sean... Loads of Sean Dice questions. Everyone's intrigued by them.
He's a very compelling man.
Because he's the top necker.
What are his favourite crisps?
Oh, it's got to be like McCoy's steak and onion, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon prawn cocktail walkers.
Oh, really?
That's interesting.
Okay.
Cocktail.
I went to Home Bargains the other day and got Roysters T-bone steak flavour.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a crisp, but an absolute gem.
Do you never feel it? There's not enough
there's not enough in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's not enough.
Yeah, they're right at the bottom of that, aren't they?
A belter.
Yeah, it's got to be meat, like smoky bacon maybe as well.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
or what about like a hot Walker's Max?
I was going to say
fuck off ridge things.
Chili sensations.
Only at the weekend.
Only
at the weekend. Oh, it's been a tough week. Get me those silly sensations.
Get them out. And also, what are yours? I mean, LK has clearly regressed into a 10-year-old because he says cards on the table. I have reverted back to beef hula hoops of late.
Oh, I love beef hula hoops.
Yeah.
Cheese and onion squares.
I stand corrected on that. Maybe need to revisit them.
They're not fucking pombears, are they?
That's me.
Oh, I love pombears as well.
You once told me about because in Aldi, did you not tell they sell white wine?
Yeah, red wine.
I've never seen them in there, mate.
red wine
I have
steak
never
flavour,
seen them. When we've gone in there, weekly shop or whatever, I've gone in there and looked for them since he's ever said that. I never found them anywhere.
While you're on the oblong, go to an Aldi, you'll find some.
Absolute gear, them.
There's all sorts to find around here, mate, including where we are right now. It's hard enough to find.
Matt, what are yours?
It was skips.
Skips?
Oh no,
Love
mate!
skips.
You're not kissing anyone if you've had skips.
No skips.
Quite posh as a prawn cocktail, aren't you?
Surprising, though.
Skips.
I don't like prawn cocktail walkers, but it's like skips.
Skips aren't crisps.
I don't like prawns.
Mate, it's like eating
So
air.
like cocktails?
Skips is like eating air.
Yeah. They dissolve when you
Dissolve and go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be on a diet. I might get some skips.
Dave, what are yours?
Chris Wise.
Yeah.
Like I said, cheese and onion squares.
Okay.
Nice pub one as well. Then.
Salt and vinegar squares are about as well.
They're really strong as well, which like that helps you out on a nice night. And the other thing, which might be quite controversial, prawn cocktail quavers.
No.
Didn't even know they were a thing.
To back out, and because they came out years ago, and you know we can get your 6-pack and it's 2 of each.
Yeah.
2 obvious cheese and onion quavers, which I think are a bit mild for most. Then you've got prawn cocktail, and then salt and vinegar quavers as well.
Right.
And they've started doing them in the quid packets, so you can get a nice bag of them. Do you know what I mean?
Just before we go, we'd be remiss of me not to take you back to the 80s when we had hedgehog flavour crisps.
Hedgehog flavoured.
They were basically beef, but they were packaged as hedgehog flavour.
Does that not encourage hedgehogs to be killed and cooked?
Well, time for tough, man. It was Maggie's Britain, you know.
Get that hedgehog out the garden there, will you? Fucking starving.
On that bombshell, we'll leave it there. I think we've still got a couple of questions, but we'll come back to them next time. Thanks to Matt, Dave and Matt. Thanks to everyone who sent questions in. We will see you next time.
Up the
on
toffees
Mailbag.
on Monday.